What's up, guide hunters? If you are just starting your adventure in Final Swarm, surviving your first few runs can feel much harder than expected. Today I will explain the best beginner strategies, the strongest early upgrades, and how you can progress much faster without wasting your resources. One of the biggest mistakes new players make is standing in one place for too long. During the first few waves this usually works, but as more enemies begin appearing, they can quickly surround you. Instead, you should get used to moving around the map before things become overwhelming. The safest movement strategy is running in large circles around the outside of the map. This keeps enemies grouped together behind you instead of attacking from every direction. As the swarm follows you, your attacks continue eliminating enemies, while the group stays much easier to control. Trust me, this is much safer than constantly changing direction and scattering enemies across the map. During roughly the first 4 waves, you can often stay in one place if your upgrades are good enough. Around wave 5, enemy numbers increase significantly, and that is the moment when you should begin moving constantly. Keeping a steady circular path helps you survive much longer than trying to dodge every individual enemy. Choosing the right upgrades is just as important as moving correctly. Some upgrades give immediate power, while others help your build scale throughout the run. Multi-shot is one of the strongest upgrades you can find because it increases the number of projectiles you fire, making it much easier to clear large groups of enemies. Attack speed is another upgrade you should prioritize whenever possible. Faster attacks combined with additional projectiles allow you to eliminate swarms much more efficiently. Projectile count is also an excellent choice because it works very well together with multi-shot and attack speed. As you approach the boss waves, surviving becomes more important than dealing maximum damage. Around wave 8, you should start considering upgrades that improve your health, defense, or balanced options such as Power Trio. Staying alive longer gives you much more time to strengthen your build than focusing only on damage. Another interesting strategy used by experienced players is the spinning technique. By increasing your mouse sensitivity and rotating quickly while moving, your attacks can hit enemies from multiple directions. This method is not required to progress, but it can be very useful once you have unlocked several projectile upgrades. If you are interested in climbing the leaderboards, each one requires a different approach. The kill leaderboard is generally easier to progress in while playing solo, because every enemy you defeat counts toward your own total instead of being shared with teammates. The keys leaderboard requires a different strategy. Instead of spending every key you earn on chests, you should invest them into your skill tree first. Permanent upgrades provide much greater long-term value than random chest rewards. Once your important skill tree upgrades are complete, you can begin saving additional keys if leaderboard rankings are your goal. There is also a playtime leaderboard that tracks how long you stay in the game. If you decide to spend long periods playing, always make sure your gameplay follows Roblox rules together with the game's own policies. Your game settings can also make a noticeable difference. A field of view between 80 and 100 provides a good balance between visibility and awareness. If your device struggles during later waves, lowering graphics settings or enabling potato mode, if it is available, can help maintain smoother performance. Finally, let us talk about the skill tree because this is where many beginners waste their keys. Damage should be your first priority, since stronger attacks make every future run easier. After that, focus on max health, defense, player speed, pickup range, attack range, then continue upgrading the remaining skills before investing in luck. If you combine smart movement with the right upgrades and spend your keys carefully, you will notice your runs becoming much more consistent. Learning how to group enemies, choosing survival when bosses are approaching, and building your skill tree correctly will help you reach much higher waves than simply relying on lucky upgrades. If this beginner guide helped you survive longer in Final Swarm, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Final Swarm Roblox guides, progression tips, and update coverage. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next guide.